It seemed Chris Bosch had a lot more to give when his Heat career was cut short, but now the newly minted Hall of Famer has found a new way to share his hoop wisdom.
Mr. Chris Bosch.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the emphasis. That doesn't happen as much as it used to.
Right.
5 years removed from his basketball glory, Chris Bosch is now a contented man. It was not always that way.
At first, I'll be honest with you, I was kind of, in a negative mind space, of course, right? I felt like things were snatched away from me.
In 2016, Bosch was in his basketball prime when his career was cut short by life-threatening blood clots.
How did you get over it, Chris?
Time. Time. This book definitely helped.
The book, just out now, is titled Letters to a Young Athlete. 3 years in the making, Bosch began writing almost as therapy to recall his own basketball journey.
I got to this point where I started being more appreciative of the ride as opposed to kind of, being upset, and I just wanted to help people.
Writing the book and becoming absorbed in the duties of being a family man, Bosch says, helped pull him out of his post-basketball funk.
You have 5 kids, as I recall, so you got a whole basketball team right there at the house.
Yeah, we got the starting 5, baby. They need the coaching, man. That's what I got to do. People ask me, "You want to coach?" Like, I'm coaching my kids,
The book has nuggets of wisdom that anyone can apply. I asked Chris to explain one in particular.
How you do anything is how you do everything.
That's a good one. You're the first person to bring that one up. If you're slacking one day on just the little things, you'll slack on the big things too, or it'll catch up with you.
Rebound Bosch, back out to Allen, his three-pointer, bang!
Bosch was not slacking on the biggest play in Heat history, which propelled the Heat to a back-to-back championship.
And Chris Bosch soaking it all up, and as Eric Spoelstra has pointed out, maybe the guy who gave up the most to become part of this championship team.
Chris Bosch was always the third wheel in the Big Three, but in 3 months, he'll become the first of them inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
That's the ultimate form of appreciation. So at that moment, I'm just wondering if you felt, people did recognize the sacrifices that I made.
No, absolutely. And I never wanted to get into a mode where I'm making sacrifices so people would give me praise or give me credit. I did it for myself and the team.
Forever and for always, a lifer of the Miami Heat. Let's take a look and raise the banner.
Bosch no longer lives in South Florida, but his Heat legacy hangs from the rafters. And there's a part of his time here I surely won't forget.
I miss the parties that you had.
Yeah.
I remember the birthday party, and I'm doing a live shot next to a camel.
Yeah, those were good times. We miss them too.
Thanks for the memories, Chris. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You can tell that he is in a good place right now. This is the book that he has coming out. It's a good read, too, especially for those of you who are thinking about sports. And even for everyday folks like us, there's some good tips in it.
Well, I think it's great you did that interview, Jim, because as time goes on, you hear about LeBron and D-Wade. And let's not forget, Chris Bosch was a big part of those wins, especially some of the victories to get to those NBA Finals. And, yeah, he was always an affable guy. Every time you interviewed him, a smile on his face. And I forgot about the camels at the party, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, man. Come on back, Chris. We need more parties like that. All right. Thanks a lot.